All right, let's dive into something that's been making waves in the crypto world lately. The corporate drama at Ondo Finance. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another crypto company in turmoil. But trust me, this one's a doozy. It's got family feuds, power struggles, and a whole lot of legal entanglements. So, buckle up because this story is less about blockchain and more about succession meets Shark Tank. Here's the deal. Ondo Finance, a tokenized real-world asset issuer, is in the middle of a nasty fight for control after its founder, Nathan Allman, passed away earlier this year. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is how quickly things can unravel when there's a leadership vacuum. Nathan was the CEO, sole director, and controlling shareholder, basically the glue holding everything together. But when he died, his voting power became part of his estate, and that's where the chaos began. Enter Ian De Bode, the former president and current CEO. According to Nathan's estate, De Bode allegedly tried to seize control while the probate process was still ongoing. Now, in my opinion, this raises a deeper question. How often do we see power grabs in crypto companies, especially when there's no clear succession plan? It's a reminder that even in this decentralized space, corporate politics can be just as messy as anywhere else. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just a personal dispute. It's a legal battle with serious implications. The estate filed a lawsuit in Delaware, asking a judge to determine who lawfully controls the company. And here's where it gets juicy. Nathan's mother, Kathleen Allman, was appointed as the personal representative of the estate, and she initially tried to work with De Bode. But things went south fast. From my perspective, this highlights how emotional family dynamics can collide with corporate governance, creating a perfect storm of conflict. One thing that immediately stands out is De Bode's response. He called the lawsuit regretful and claimed Kathleen's actions weren't in the company's best interest. But here's the kicker. Kathleen expanded the board, appointed new directors, and voted to remove De Bode from all positions. Personally, I think this is a classic case of two sides digging in their heels, each convinced they're in the right. What this really suggests is that without a clear leader, even a company with a solid vision can descend into chaos. If you take a step back and think about it, this story isn't just about Ondo Finance. It's about the broader challenges of leadership in the crypto space. Nathan Allman had a vision for a more open, inclusive financial ecosystem, but now his legacy is caught in the crossfire. A detail I find fascinating is how quickly the company's stakeholders are taking sides. De Bode claims he has the support of key investors and the Ondo Foundation, while Kathleen is positioning herself as a transitional leader. It's like watching a high-stakes game of chess, where every move could reshape the company's future. What makes this really interesting is the timing. Crypto is still a relatively young industry, and many founders are still at the helm of their companies. But as we've seen with Ondo, succession planning is something no one talks about enough. In my opinion, this case should be a wake-up call for other crypto companies to get their houses in order. Because let's face it, if a founder's sudden absence can lead to this much turmoil, it's not just the company that suffers. It's the entire ecosystem. So where does this leave us? The court hasn't ruled yet, and both sides are digging in. But here's my takeaway. Crypto is as much about people as it is about technology. And when those people clash, the consequences can be far-reaching. As we watch this drama unfold, I can't help but wonder, will Ondo Finance emerge stronger, or will this be the beginning of its downfall? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.